and talk about another interesting stock which is in focus. Dixon Tech is the stock which is in focus right now, and we have the management joining us, Saurabh Gupta, CFO of Dixon. Saurabh, good to have you back on the channel. Thanks for your time today. You know that there is a very interesting picture behind you, galloping horses. And parts of the street believes that you may be galloping towards newer opportunities beyond your legacy revenue mix. It could be working very closely with certain affordable EV makers. It could be, other things. So, talk to us about what are the newer opportunities you're looking beyond your current one. We will come to that. And, there's a good, robust business model in place already. But beyond the 3 to 5 year view, are you looking at some absolutely new lines of business where your kind of skill set and engineering prowess can actually fit in as well?
Yeah, so definitely over the last couple of years, we expanded into new categories of wearables, IT hardware. Also, we have significantly expanded on our mobile business. So clearly, electronics is the core for us. And we keep looking at categories linked to our core of electronics, which we think we can make it scalable, where we can generate operating leverage, become a cost leader, and also have some kind of a play on backward integration and own design solutions over a period of time. So clearly, yes, EV is a very interesting field, and we should be evaluating some options on electronic side, on the EV side. Drones is another opportunity that we are exploring. So clearly, every year we have been expanding into new categories linked to our core of electronics, and will continue to do that.
How big can it become? Out of these 5-7 new areas which you are exploring, including drones, which is a very exciting one, we see a lot of new companies moving to drones. I was talking to IdeaForge management recently, and almost 700 drone companies are operating in India. Very few would actually be able to scale it up big time, and all of them are operators and executors. But hardware must be coming from specialized people. How big is an opportunity is that, and some others which you've spoken about? Can it become in the next 3-5 years?
Yeah, so definitely EV is a large opportunity, and drones also is a large opportunity. There's large government buying in drones, and clearly you need a very solid technology partner there. So it's both the categories for us are in exploratory phase right now. So it will take us some time to put exact numbers to it and what can be the opportunities for us. But clearly we think that this is the opportunities which is worth exploring, and we have now kind of started working on that.
Interesting you say that, Saurabh. But tell me, will the focus continue to be, the mobile market? Or do you think 5 to 10 years from now, your revenue mix could be more skewed towards the new avenues that you talked about?
See, as of now, I think mobile will be the largest piece and will continue to be the largest piece for us even in the next upcoming future years as well, because that is the single largest opportunity. The market potential for mobiles, especially with 5G phones, replacement market, definitely is the largest piece for us. And I think so now with the revised IT hardware PLI scheme on IT hardware, clearly that is another opportunity that we think can be a very big opportunity for us. These two opportunities which I just mentioned are in a very preliminary stage right now. Very difficult to give you some numbers on that, but I don't see that mobile for us should be the largest piece going forward as well.
That. So tell me what's happening in the mobile segment, because that, like you just highlighted, is extremely robust. That has been your most profitable segment as well, too, and, been seeing the strongest growth. What's the visibility, say, 1 year hence, and how the festive season spanned out for you?
So festive season has panned out really well. I think so after a really weak summer season, I would say the mobile shipments have seen a 6 to 8% volume growth and even a higher value growth, because clearly the premium end of smartphones have done well as compared to the mass end. And we have really, if you look at in the last 6-7 months, we have really acquired a lot of customers like Xiaomi, for whom the trials have already happened. And now the mass production has already started this month, and we should be able to ramp up to a decent volumes from January onwards. Similarly, we have a large partnership with Nokia now. We are exploring with them on the export side as well. We have a partnership with Jio, Motorola. So clearly mobile for us, we are putting a very large capacity now in mobile. So almost 30-35% of India's requirement, both on the smartphone and the feature phone side put together, is what we are putting now.
Saurabh, let's scratch that point a little more because sure, you made a point that mobile continues to be and in the near term would be a largest revenue driver. But, I was looking at the data point that now 98% of the mobiles consumed in India are manufactured in India. So one is the India piece and also the emerging global piece. Some of the companies like Foxconn, of course, Apple, one of them, want to manufacture for the world here and they could also be your partners. How is the mix right now? How much are you manufacturing for domestic market and how much for global market and how much can it change going forward?
Yeah, so as of now, for our anchor customer Motorola, we are catering to for their entire domestic market sales as well as we do some volumes for their North America markets as well. Those numbers have been increasing for us year on year. And even in case of other customers, we feel that if we are able to execute well for them for the Indian market, there are opportunities. There will be opportunities over a period of time for exports as well. Because as clearly mentioned, Apple is one customer, and not only Apple, even the other brands want to make India as a manufacturing hub, not only for serving the large domestic market, but also the global market from India.
Saurabh, what about the consumer appliances segment as a whole? You talked about the uptick that you saw in the festive season in terms of mobile, but what about consumer durables as well? Because of course we have been hearing about this entire uptick in real estate, and I'm guessing that should augur well for you.
Yeah, overall, I think so. We thought that the festive season was very good. Clearly, on account of a lot of lucrative offers, EMI options, and clearly, so yeah, the festive season went very well. Now one has to see that hopefully the momentum should continue for the upcoming months as well. But yeah, the festive season has panned out well. Especially the online sales witnessed a strong growth, I would say.
Saurabh, give us some numbers. When you say strong growth, is it 10-20% better than last year? And you say that there were some discounts and offers that really helped the sales. Is that really a good sign at all? And will those discounts then continue?
So discounts, I would say a lot of easy financing schemes are now available. If you look at the whole trend now, a lot of financing of the consumer durable products, almost 40-45% of the products are now done through this consumer financing schemes, which was around 20-22% couple of years back. So clearly, the Indian market is also progressing on that side, that a lot of people are buying on this EMI based options. So that is helping the overall consumer durables sales. So I don't have the exact number, but I would say definitely what we have seen is that the festive season has been very good, and we are hopeful that the momentum should continue.
I have one last question, Saurabh. From the more market angle, but not on the stock. Street kind of got a bit nervous about the growth expectation versus delivery from your company, and we saw a bit of a derating in your company. When you talk to the analyst and the investor community in your con calls and investor meet, etc., are you being probed around that? Because remember the entire Xiaomi controversy when they erupted. How much growth have you promised to the street now as far as the company goes as a as a part of your entire strategy, and how confident are you meeting it?
So as a company, we have taken a call not to give any guidance because a lot of factors are also beyond your control on inflation, global factors, consumer sentiment, and ultimately we are a B2B company. It all depends on the performance of our principal customers do well in the marketplace. So as a company, we have stopped giving a guidance. But what I can overall say is that our growth should be really outperforming the industry growth, and we should be doing better than our competitors. Clearly, because of two things: one, taking higher share of order from existing customers, and also getting new customers on board, and also getting into new categories. So we feel that we are sitting on a very large opportunity, and that's the reason we are investing more, expanding our capacities, and we will have a very strong growth, I would say. But I would not like to give a particular number to that.
I understand you're headed to Ahmedabad on Sunday, rooting for Team India.
Not really. I was there for the semi-final match, but yeah, final I would like to watch with my family back home only.
Okay, Saurabh, here's hoping even if we watch it from the televisions and not on the ground, India wins and we bring home that trophy. Thank you so much for joining in and talking to ET Now.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you very much. Thank you.